Welcome back for another video from TDL DIY. So today we're going to be looking at the ATV again, right behind me. We're going to be probably pretty much for the most part wrapping this ATV build up. I just have to go buy a battery, but I can steal it from the one over there, the blue one, yeah. And I've already tested with that one and it works. The one I bought off Amazon, it just doesn't have enough cranking to turn it over. You can hear it like click, click, and sometimes not even that. So, and it registers with 12 volts. It just doesn't have the amperage or the cool crank amps or whatever to actually turn the motor over. So, what do you do, I guess? So I'll go to my local Canadian Tire and probably pick up a sports battery. So, yeah, so let's look into it. What I've done that I didn't get on camera. Obviously I got the foot wells on. They're looking pretty good. It actually, what else did I do? I think I just bolted this part on to the muffler. I got the shifter bolted on. I gave this another coat and it kind of pissed me off a little bit because, I don't know, it's hard to see on camera, but you see it's a little bit rough there. When I put the paint on for the second coat, it got rough, kind of like broken. I don't know, but it got rough in spots, and I thought the paint was too warm because I did warm it up. So I sanded it down, through we'll call it third coat of paint, which will be the second coat of paint, and similar thing happened to it. I said screw that, like, I'm not going to do that again, and I just clear coated it, so it's got one coat of clear coat on it, and it actually looks pretty good. But again, I should have just probably clear coated right from the first coat, because the first coat looked way better. It was way smoother all over the place. I don't know, you can see there, it's all like, you could see it. It's all textured and grainy, and it doesn't look that great. You can see there too. So I'm not overly happy with that, but the clear coat kind of makes it shiny, so looks better. That's the final product. I'm not happy about it, but from a distance it looks pretty good. See, like from the camera, from a distance, it looks pretty good. But you know, when you're up close, you see it. We're gonna have to get the chain on, because we don't have the chain on. It goes from there to there. We gotta secure that wheel, make sure that's connected on. We'll tidy up some of the wiring, hopefully get this panel on, and she should fire up and start and run, and maybe do some burnouts and some power slides and all sorts of fun stuff. Super excited to get this ripping. Pretty much got these to work a little bit better, so it actually registers, and we can, because you have to hold the brake to start the motor. So we figured that out. We figured the battery wasn't strong enough. What else I do? Oh, I think I soldered on a wire over here. Inside it kind of broke off, so I soldered that on. But nothing really that was super important or super interesting. So yeah, now we're just going to get the chain on. We're going to measure it, cut it. I got the biggest chain, basically. I thought would be lots. Just so I have more chain than two less. That's how I saw it. It's better to have more chain, cut it, or do whatever you have to do, and then having not enough. So. Alright guys, so I didn't show them getting the chain broke. All I did is I took a grinder to it, and then I just used a punch. So I took a grinder to it, and then I just hit it with a punch, and it popped out. Alright guys, so this link here we're going to take off because it's the old one. It's the master. So I'm just going to hold it, put the new one in because it's for this chain. There we go, nice and tight. Put the other link on, the other part, and then we just need the cap, which it was, it's just right here. There we go. Okay guys, so I got the chain on, everything's good to go. So now I'm just going to button up all the stuff there to make sure the chain has proper slack and everything fits. So I'm going to do that off camera. We're going to get, might do it on camera here. We'll just get that buttoned up real quick and tightened down, and we should be good to go.
You done your meals?
No, I'm making it right now. Right here, but I'm gonna probably get just the 5, just a bigger battery for it. fire it up. There we go. She works, guys. She runs nicely. Looks like I might have a burnt out bulb, but in the front here, but yeah, that's not too bad. So can't complain. Oh, and this is a little switch. It tells me if I'm in neutral or reverse or whatever. And I believe I think it's put on somewhere like this. So you can see, yeah, there we go. Looks pretty good. And for this piece, guys, I got it. Just, where'd I put it? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, this piece here, guys, will just go in just like this and get bolted in. But I think I'm gonna do that black because I think it's gonna look really good. Let me just see what it looks like here. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that piece there. I'm gonna paint it black, and I'm gonna try and fix it up a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna do it black. I think it's gonna look really good because everything else is blue and black, and then the only things that are red are the accent pieces is right here and up there. And those would have looked really good blue too. So you know, I use red because that's what I had. I also had blue, but like I said, it was covered in oil, one of them. So I think it looks really good, guys. It's come together. I'm gonna take a look at that light over on this side, I believe. I'm just gonna play with the switch maybe, and maybe it's just something simple like that. 2020's probably got some new great stuff in store. We gotta still finish up the sandblast cabinet. We gotta finish up the press behind me. I've been looking into a couple things in my car that we gotta get done, the Nissan Pathfinder. Maybe not necessarily done, but stuff that is requested by you guys. So we're gonna go look into that and try and get those videos out for you guys. So we got the quick jacks, and they're gonna be probably a big help in the future. And thanks for watching, guys. And don't forget, never stop learning. All right, guys. Alright guys, as promised, we're going to take this thing for a little rip, and well, we're going to do some burnouts, but it's going to be on snow, so it's going to be easy. But we're going to do some drifts and stuff and try it out, see how it is. Alright, let's go. this stuff, keep watching. Feel free to subscribe. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and you can always leave a comment down below. Don't forget, never stop learning.